Yeah, so we do get the Tiger, so we are going to have another Undertaker now, and the Hadronox Sathrovarr goes off again. So go Nature's Wrath, we draw one, clear the Undertaker. Poison Seed's not bad, and this board is nuts. Okay, so what are you doing into this? Hey, what is up guys, Control here, and today's video is going to be on Hadronox Druid. Before we jump into that, I better give you guys a little bit of a channel update. Right now, I'm streaming Runeterra like 8 to 10 hours a day, and I've been jamming videos for that for the past 4 or 5 days. Does not mean I'm quitting Hearthstone. I will still be creating content for it, so, you know, don't unsub or anything. I mean, you can if you want, but I will be making Hearthstone content still. So just not as frequently because I'm not streaming it as much. I will be streaming at least 2 times a week and making at least 2 videos for Hearthstone. So let me know what decks you want to see, and I will let you guys know what time specifically I'm going to be streaming on Discord. So feel free to join the Discord, links in the description, and I will post on there when I am streaming Hearthstone for you guys, so you know if you're interested in watching that live, if you're not a fan of Runeterra or anything like that. Anyways, more to the deck. So this is a really sweet list that utilizes a lot of more fun legendaries. Think about Undertaker, Sathrovarr, Hadronox. These aren't really cards you see played too often. But together with the new card Winged Guardian and a couple relatively new cards like Zul'Drak Ritualist and Stampeding Roar, the deck actually pops the fuck off. Winged Guardian is basically the core of the deck. What it is a new 7-mana Druid taunt. It's a 6/8 that can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, and it has Reborn, which gasses up your Hadronox super quickly and means that it's very difficult to remove with single target spells like a Death, for example. You also just have the early game package that Druid has available with, you know, all of the armor game with Oaken Summons, sometimes playing Vargoth. Your Hadronox is also going to be infinite if you do play an Astral Tiger because it'll continue shuffling itself into your deck. So this is like the Witching Hour build, but actually better because the Undertaker just is unlimited Witching Hours, so long as you're not playing against like a Shaman, for example. Anyways, guys, enjoy the video. Look forward to more Runeterra and Hearthstone content. Again, I'm kind of just taking my time as a content creator, doing what I enjoy, and yeah, having fun with it. So if you guys are enjoying the ride, stick around. If not, I respect it, man. Thanks for being here for the time you guys have been here. Anyways, have a great day. Appreciate you guys. Leave a like, smash a comment. Let me know exactly what you guys want to see next for when I do play Hearthstone next for the next video. Have an awesome day, and I appreciate each and every one of you for watching the videos, you know, supporting me. It means a lot. Thank you. Have a great day. Hello, Tyrande. How are you? Ooh. This hand does stuff. I like it. Naturalize could be quite good as well. He's not playing Quest. So it might be a Big Priest, or it might be a Combo Priest. Big Priest will absolutely dunk on this deck because... Well, actually, maybe not, because we have the Ritualist now. Wow. I didn't even think about that. I was going to say they would dunk on this deck because they have... whatchamacallit? Psychic Scream. And that kind of beats you. But if we just make them resurrect really bad cards, then it might not matter. Right, if his average resurrect is going to be like a 1-drop. But Undatakah? Probably too greedy, to be honest. If you wanted to run more Stampeding Roars, it could be fun, but I don't think it's like necessarily that great. Okay, not Big Priest, so we don't have to go all in on the Zul'Drak Ritualist stuff. I think we should play the Oaken Summons, because now it's a 50-50 for Vargoth. And I mean, we always win coin flips, right? Always. It's been... whatever, game 5 now. We're finally lucky, gentlemen. And in a matchup where it doesn't even really matter. But we're finally lucky. Goodbye, Vargoth. You will be missed. Undatakah would be a nice Jepetto pull. Oh, Undatakah would be the best Jepetto pull. Not a nice one. So Tiger hit him in the head. Yeah, nice and the best are a little bit different. But I'd agree with you for sure. Yeah. And don't worry about deck suggestions, man. I'm always happy to, you know, talk about what you guys want to see in the deck, what you guys think would be good. No sweat with suggestions or anything like that, for sure. I think we just go Guardian here and go face. We could technically trade to play around Scream if we want. I don't think... I mean, he might actually just Scream, though, is the thing. Like, how does he deal with the board otherwise? He really doesn't, right? I think that I actually kind of like trading just to play around it, but he is like Arena Priest, right? So if he uses his 1 Scream now, not really that mad at all. We at least have a card that'll draw us too, right? So I mean, could potentially just win next turn too, right? So I think it's fine. Okay. Made the play. Came right back. Dude, Wing Guardian knows where it wants to be, man. On the board. Cool. Can you just tempo one of these? It seems fine, right? Tempo trade. Be good. It's a lot of gas, right? And it means that our Hadronox is now gonna be super juiced up already. Kinda insane. Spirit Lash. Okay. So we can get a Zul'Drak or the Tiger with the summons. Okay, so just doing this turn. Playing more big things. Big things. Sath is a lot better than you initially expected. I think it's kind of an interesting card. You definitely need to find the deck for him. But I think that, you know, if you're playing a Druid deck like this, you can fit him in for sure. It's not that tough. Faceless, okay. So you can't target these with spells, right? That's a problem for us. We can go Hadronox Naturalize though. He's gonna nether if we do that though, but I mean, you could just say we want to play more cards first. I'm kind of okay with that. Psychmelon's okay. I think it's probably okay. Let's get rid of it. He hasn't played Shadow Visions yet. I wonder if they run Plague of Death right now. Because that's one card that would definitely just shit on Hadronox, right? Okay. I doubt you would, but you could actually run even Skull King Geist, right? That's always possible in an archetype like this. We said not very good, but it is something you could do if you wanted. I mean, okay. So we get Jepetto or the Undatakah. Jepetto wouldn't actually do anything though. I mean, we're just gonna go in then. Play like Gul'dan into it. It should be, sorry, not Gul'dan, Anduin into it. And I'm not sure what the tracker's at for Wing Guardians that have died. But I think the answer is quite a few. You would have 2 minions left over to trade with, though, is the problem. Which is kind of a problem. Question is whether or not we're gonna get a better turn to do it on though. And I'm not really too sure what the answer is to that question. Technically could have bumped. So he goes Anduin, I get 4 6/1s. He pings, plays a 0 mana spell, pings, trades, we're left with Zilliax. But now our Undertaker is going to be huge. So it's basically up to whether or not he has... the whatchamacallit card. Plague of Death, right? If I had to guess, I would probably say that they don't run it, to be honest, but I'm not too sure. That's the ping, really?
Is someone injured?
And then just a cleric, okay. So 12, 15. 15 plus 6, 21. Definitely not lethal, but we're doing stuff now. So get a 1 mana Wing Guardian, 1 mana Undertaker now if we play the Jepetto here. We don't have a way to clear the Undertaker and just have him die right away though. You're right, yeah, sorry, he can't ping the Guardians, you're correct, my bad. 100% correct, sorry. You cannot target the Guardians with your hero power. That's why they're strong. So I guess we're just going to play Jepetto, play a 1-1 Wing Guardian, and then... Yeah, so we do get the Tiger, so we are going to have another Undertaker now, and the Hadronox Sathrovarr goes off again. So go Nature's Wrath, we draw 1, clear the Undertaker. Doesn't see it's not bad, and this board is nuts. Okay, so what are you doing into this? Yes, the card was silenced. And he can't Plague of Death because he played 4 Lightning anymore, so he's overloaded. But it still died, so the Death Rattle's still going to get copied, I believe. If I understand how this works correctly, at least. That is my my assumption of it, at least. Excavating Evil is good. But we get a 6-1. Whirlwind? Okay. Wait. So he's overloaded 2 for no reason now, though. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. Like, that's good for us, but... Okay, I mean... We go Undertaker or we Wrath the Undertaker, I guess? We could draw with Branching Paths first if we want, because we could find a way to remove the Zephyrs as well. But I think this is just the right play. Just do this first. We don't really need to Branching, I don't think. Hey, G-Sean, how you doing? Yeah, so we do get the Tiger, so we are going to have another Undertaker now, and the Hadronox Sathrovarr goes off again. So go Nature's Wrath, we draw 1, clear the Undertaker. Doesn't see it's not bad, and this board is nuts. Okay, so what are you doing into this? He can't Plague of Death because he played Forked Lightning, so he's overloaded. What a disgusting board, dude. Holy, like, look at this. And they're all reborn, so they just, like, they summon another one. He's played Scream already, like, we got that out really early in the game, so he doesn't have that as an option. Played Assyria. He played the second Zephyrs now, so... I'm not too sure what he can do, because we're at 52 health, and we just have another Undertaker that can draw whenever we want with Juicy Psychmelon. Light Bomb? GG's. Wing Guardian is kind of good. A lot of the cards are actually proving to be quite a bit better than I thought they would be. Obviously, they all have their own unique decks that they can fit into, but like we actually just got hard carried, right? That's actually kind of nuts. Sathrovarr is really good that game too. Super, super good. Okay, Rogue. Spellstone. I don't think we keep the Roar. Spellstone and Jade Blossom, I think, is the move. The odd deck. We have not played against one of these guys in a while. It has almost always been some form of like a Burgle deck or like a Reno Rogue deck or a Galakrond Rogue deck. And finally, I get to play against, you know, the wonderful Poison Dagger deck. So sweet. I definitely miss them quite a bit. Jepetto and Guardians, Zilliax. Honestly, not a bad hands. This is Infinite Hadronox Undertakers. Yes, sir, you're correct, my friends. That is in fact the combo. You play the Hadronox, it dies, and you play the Astral Tiger, and it dies, and then you play the Undertaker, and he gains the death rattles of both of those cards. And boom. It's bad. So we could just double Spellstone that if we want. I don't think we really want to do that though, that feels super bad, so we're just going to ramp. Can you just go Zilliax and then I guess coin the Spellstone to clear it next turn? It's a little bit of a better play, I think. I think like a really big thing when you play Druid is just getting your ramp out as early as you can when you can. Sometimes you don't really have the option to, and you're just going to die if you try to get ramp out too early, but in a lot of cases, like the way that you win with this class is just getting ahead of the curve and dropping things that are a little bit too big for your opponents to deal with. Howl's pretty nice, but it doesn't really make anything super clean because... Well, I mean, it's only 4 damage, and we'd have to coin a hero power. Maybe that's better, though. Then we could just Zilliax plus Spellstone next turn. Could, like, buy into being convinced that it's better to take the 5 here. I feel like I still just want to play the Zilliax and just go for the Howl next turn, but I gain a little bit less health if we use the coin now. I think it's fine, though. Just get it out. It's not a big deal. So adding another death rattle? You can definitely do it if you want. Yeah, there's not really any problem with doing that, I don't think. I don't think Mistress of Mixtures is a move, though, because you're looking for Oaken Summons, right? That's a big part of this deck, is Oaken Summons is one of the reasons why Druid can actually compete right now. That's because, I mean, I don't know, like 2 out of 10 games you're going to get your Vargoth to be pulled from Oaken Summons and basically just win the game on the spot with that. So I don't think you really want to detract from that combo happening. Yeah. So Lothab, so you play the Tiger. Not bad. Sathrovarr for? I would assume anything, man. Doesn't really matter what you use it on. Wait. What? That's actually kind of insane. I feel like if we play this, he's just going to play a Vile Spine on it, but I think it's still the right play. Just not something I'm really going to be too happy about, I don't think. Why no Witching Hour? I don't think it's very good if you're just resurrecting Winged Guardian Seed. The Witching Hour deck is a different one that doesn't use any beasts. Whereas this deck does use beasts, so you don't really want to run Witching Hour. I also don't think it's a very good card right now because... I mean, like, what matchups do you really want Witching Hour in? Would be my question for you. Is what matchups do you think that Witching Hour would be really good in? So... we can just Howl, gain some armor, and Spellstone on that trade. Not bad. Okay. I don't think Astral Tiger is not a beast, right? It's not a beast. It's the Winged Guardian. It's a beast. Shadow Song, yeah. Okay, so this is gonna go wide. I dig it. So if we Jepetto into Hadronox, like, we're not really gonna have a way to clear it right away. Unless we draw literally Naturalize, I think. That would be about it. So it might just be like gain armor pass. Like, we're probably gonna play Jepetto here. That would be my assumption, because if we do get Hadronox, it's quite good, because then we can just play Stampeding Roar next turn and have that go off. And that's kind of just the way that we win in a lot of cases, I think. Get the Zilliax back and 2 Winged Guardians, which is good. You know, things we don't really want are cards like Undatakah right now. We'd rather just have that a little bit later, but, you know, you don't really get to choose when you draw cards in this game. Could also just play Jepetto and just, like, get 4 drops here, too, which wouldn't be that good, but it's the way it goes. I could even just Oaken Summons here instead. I feel like we have time to do this now, so we should do it. It just means that, like, the odds of us getting 4 drops is higher now. But I think it's still a move. Vargoth and Hadronox, okay. So we probably want to wait on the Hadronox for next turn, I think. Because we could just silence it or something, right? I'd rather just go Stampeding Roar, have it go in, pop off. do the good stuff. So we just pass. I like the Stampeding Roar a lot too. I think it's a pretty sweet card. It's nice to be able to just get the Hadronox to die, or even like a Winged Guardian on turn 6 for tempo. Alright, so our opponent knows where the place is. A very intelligent young man here. Me go face. Blossom, okay. So we could just roar, trade their Hadronox off, and then summons, I guess, would be fine. Gain some armor. Sure. I guess we could, like, nah, it's not. I was gonna say, like, we could play Vargoth too and, like, play the Oaken Summons, because maybe we'll get that to go off again, but it's not likely, right? So we should probably hold that for, like, next turn when it's guaranteed. Maybe just go, like, Vargoth plus Branching Pass next turn instead. That could be good as well. Because the Oaken kind of protects us as well, right? Because 2/3 of the time we get a big taunt, so I think we should actually do that still. This can go here. Should be the 2-1, I think. Okay, good stuff. Well, I mean, the Jepetto risk was really nice because it definitely paid off there. But I mean, even if the case was we got like an Undatakah or something, we're still probably fine, right? Because we did have things to fall back on, but obviously that was you know, pretty decent outcome there. And a game that kind of shows why Stampeding Roar is sort of dope.